I am a fiery girl. I am spicy. I stand up for what I believe in. I protect the ones I love. I'm fierce and brave,
So,
courageous.
just listening to this message from my cousin,
That's
I'm
where
lighting
that's
this candle to keep the bugs away.
friends. Shit. Take the
I'm gonna have to re-listen to her message, obviously, because I'm talking. But this is the kind of thing that I like to do, is have like deeper conversations like this.
because, like you just said in your message, there's always the next thing or the
Voice
next thing.
messaging.
And um, shit, what's my point? I lost my train of thought. I looked down my phone because my phone's gonna die. Um, what's my
So,
point? Subscribing to another thing. Oh, so the spirituality movement right now would have us
spirituality movement,
believe that
just like
being all
conversations about the spirituality movement, conversations about things that are happening in this life, in this world right now that are a little bit, you know, next level. And I think that's actually what I called this space at the beginning, was next level conversations. And then I went contemplation station, and then now I'm the remembering room. I have all these spaces I created. Changing titles isn't really changing um, what's meant for me and what's showing up and all the things, because it really comes down to how I'm showing up. And that is the biggest thing in life, really, is like how you're showing up, what your intentions are behind how you're showing up, the energy in which you bring when you're showing up, the willingness to fall on your face, or willingness to succeed, or willingness to, just roll with whatever comes through, because that's exactly what this is for me right now. It's just showing up. It's showing up, putting myself out into the world um, in ways that, you know, are not average. Or maybe they are, but they're not for me. That's for sure. So, just showing up in ways that can be um, stimulating, right? It's about stimulation. It's about following your highest excitement. It's about wanting to share your experiences with people who get it, because when people get it, it's like so fulfilling and satisfying. Um, there's definitely a for me angle here. One of my mentors always says, for me, for you, for us. Her name is Melanie Ann Layer, and she always talks about, filling your own cup first, because, it's obvious you have to overflow in order to help others. It's not about greed, it's about satisfaction, it's about finding what lights you up, sitting with it in you know, with all the, sorry, there's so many mosquitoes. Oh, I thought this was a good idea, but maybe this is not a good idea. This time of day is not a good idea. I have my candle here, hoping it would keep the mosquitoes away. So going live here, going live on YouTube. Maybe I should get my phone out and go live on TikTok too, because yes, why not? Because I can. Because why not? Because I can, because I can, because I can. Wait, celebration. Let's gonna celebrate and have a good time. Come on now, say I love, what I love about TikTok though? What I love the most is that TikTok it's so easy. It's like, I want to go live. Boom, three, two, one. Here we are. you know, because I'm live on YouTube right now, but I don't have any. I think I have 2 subscribers on my YouTube because, like, whatever, right? Um, this is all just fly by the seat of my pants. Everything I do, just fly by the seat of my pants because that's how life should be, right? It's not about trying and pushing and all that fun stuff that we're so used to. I had to put my blanket over my head because the mosquitoes are pretty bad. I got this candle going for the mosquitoes, one of these, like, it's probably toxic, but what isn't toxic? Honestly, I'm gonna rant for a second here on that. Like, the balance in life is so difficult to find because, like, everybody's like, oh, this is what's good for you and this is what's bad for you. And it's like, it's when it all comes down to it, it's like nobody can tell you what is good for you and what's bad for you. It's all about how you feel when you take it into your vessel because your vessel is speaking to you and you alone. So, like, anybody trying to, you know, be like, this is bad for you, it's like, oh no, yee, because I could eat broccoli and be fine, and you could eat broccoli and go into anaphylactic shock. So, who's to say what's good for me is bad for you and what's bad for me is good for you and blah blah blah. So, I'm just like, I'm just sitting in this, like, we're living in some interesting times and people having opinions, like going live and like listening to somebody talk is like, it's just so interesting that we're all like drawn to that kind of stuff because, like, it's not about anybody outside of you, but when you recognize that everything is one and people outside of you are technically a reflection of you, then you can just be like, okay, well then, you know, then really, um, you can let go of a lot of a lot of crazy, you know, judgment and all sorts of fun stuff happens after you kind of see the real gifts of life, which is just so rewarding and fulfilling. And I wish it for everybody, but yeah, it's like when we go live and we're like, listen to me and this is it. It's like it's not really about like listening to somebody else's how can I explain this? It's more about like through my experience, maybe you can resonate and then take what you like and leave what you don't. And that's why people say that, right? It's just like, okay, well, I'll share something about me that I'm going through in this now. And then, through my experience in this now, you can then be like, okay, like I feel that because right now is right now. And that's the thing about lives and about like catching creators in the moment and people like creating in the moment with social media and stuff. It is about being like, whoa, like it is about right now. It's about now. It's about now. And what am I meant to receive now? What is this all about right now? And what am I going through right now? And what is today about? And every day is individual, but yet time isn't real. And so, like, it all kind of blends. And it's like when you kind of realize that time isn't real and you can live every day kind of in this understanding that the sun going up and down doesn't dictate anything other than the structure of a day, then you can be like, okay, how many sun ups and sundowns? Like, I guess if you need to, get into the human mind and calculate stuff, it's like just, it's a feeling. It's a feeling. Whenever you like need to move in life, it's a feeling. It's not about the days, counting down the hour and the minute and the time. And that's why, like, this whole thing about me going live every Thursday at 8 o'clock, it's like kind of ridiculous. It's like the structure bugs me because I'm not a structured person. I love going with nature, going with the Tao or Tao, however you want to say it, and tomato, tomato, yin yang, yang, whatever. So, um, it's just about going with nature and just letting things happen in the moment. And I think that that is the key to everything. And once you can really truly let go, and just be in your true moment and be just now and just like be like, hey, I'm hanging out now. Who's here? Who wants to hang out? Who's around? Who wants to have something to say? Like, that's what it's about. It's about sharing and caring, and it's so cliche and ridiculous, a little bit, but it's the truth. It's like we get to just we get to just relish in this existence, even though it's so crazy. It's like that's the whole excitement is the crazy. Like all of the wackiest, wildest, craziest shit that's coming out is actually like, it's almost like, we could twist this and just be like, whoa, it's so super addicting and like, this whole concept of what we're moving into from what we like understanding like where the power is and the control and there's just so much awareness is coming in and everybody's kind of going through that, but like not everybody, but I mean that's just it. Like I see it happening. I know it's happening for me, so obviously it's happening for others. If it's happening to me, it's happening for me. If it's happening for me, it's happening around. Like it is. And like even like one of my kids is like, I just don't want to talk about it because it's just like, no. And it's like, that's because you're not ready for this. Like, it's just not meant for you because you're a kid. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to get into that. Like, it's perfect. And so that's the whole beauty of it all is like everybody's moving through this life exactly where they're meant to, exactly how they should. And there shouldn't be any like holding and gripping and trying and effort and like look at me. And it's just like it's more about just letting yourself be in the moment and then just being like, what do I need next? Like for me right now, I'm gonna put the candle down. This is working because like the mosquitoes have lessened. Everything's toxic. Come on. Everything is toxic. Everything is toxic. Not to be a downer, but it really is. So just enjoy your life because it's over in a jiff. Life is too short, and we all should just enjoy our Pepsi. But don't let that be an excuse to be a chud. We should have balance. We all know this. It's cliche as hell because it's true. It's all about the balance. Okay? We are the weather. You get hot, you get cold, you get damp, you get dry. You are the weather. That's why you're obsessed with the weather, because you are the weather. And when you separate yourself from nature, you go against your very being, and then your body rejects, and then you get all messed up, and then your body breaks, and you're like, what's wrong with me? And it's like, you're nature, and you're separating yourself from nature. Duh. Come on, get with it. When you ask your body what you want to eat, like when you're like, I'm hungry, what should I eat? You're like talking to your body, right? Like you're literally like, hey, body, what do you need? You know? It's pretty cool. And so I'm just always like, hey, body, what do you need? Hey, body, what do you need? What do you need? It's so beautiful out today. I'm like hot, but then I'm the bugs, right? It's all about the bugs. I'm not trying to be some like, almighty, alrighty then. I miss Jim Carrey. Speaking of alrighty then, don't you guys miss Jim Carrey? Where is he? Truman Show. Seriously, if you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. My name is Amy McQuillan. Follow me on Facebook because like I shared a Truman Show YouTube thing video. It's like 30 minutes long, but oh man, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, you want to get your mind blown. It's been such a long time since you saw him. AFOSO. I know you're in Maddie's Magic's group and you look like just such a sweetheart. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I thought Maddie was calling you Alfonso or something, but AFOSO, Afoso. Is that right? Afoso? Um, that's a cool name. That's a really cool name. Um, it's a shortcut. A shortcut, Afonso. Ooh, I like Afonso. I like them all. They're all wonderful. What do you like? It's more about what do you like to be called? It's a short. It's probably a short because of TikTok, right? I love Maddie. She's so magic. I love her. I could talk about her all day. She has like her videos like just came out of nowhere and like that's how it goes, right? When you're like tapped in, you're just like you see something that you're just like, whoa, like zoom, like boom, 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 you, me, together, you, me, yes. And even if it's just I get to receive, yes, please, more, please, yes, please, more, please. She she holds the codes of the now as well, which is just so, and she just is so eloquent with her delivery and just I just love it. And I wonder how she's just so like tapped, like it's like, and I can channel for you. And I'm like, and you can channel for me. I was like, what? Like I'm not ta that tapped in. Like if I channel for you, like that's a gift. I can't just turn that gift on. I'm like, I just I'm not differentiating between my conversation and my channeling if you want to like label stuff. It's like what? You know, like it's when I massage and do acupuncture and stuff like that, it's like you get what you get because God is giving you, divine source creator is giving you what you are meant to receive. And I'm just creating an environment for you to heal yourself in, right? I'm just, that's what my job is. My intention is there, full intention, but like ultimately, like, I suppose like on demand, on demand, when you can, interesting. I'm just like, wow, fascinating, fascinating stuff. It is funny how different beings experience life. I agree. It's so interesting. Like, this is just it. It's like, we're all living our own version of the same story and playing a different version of the same game. And it's like, how? How is there that many versions? Like, is there really like 8 point whatever billion people? Like, it really? Because I want to know, like, I want to know how many me's are out there? How many of me exists in all the forms? And how much love and compassion and how much empathy and um, neutrality and acceptance can you have for another human being that is technically you? How much acceptance can you have for you? How much acceptance and love can you have for you? Because it's not about outside of you as much as it is about inside. So the more you love yourself and accept yourself and all the broken pieces of yourself, then others can also see that you've accepted that. And then that is the work because the radiance of the auric field around you, it radiates differently after you've changed and embodied those frequencies, right? So, and the knowing. So you're, we're all playing our own little game here. It's fun. It's fun. So you are me. So the more I love me, the more I'm loving you. We still have to have the relationships and the love and respect and the integrity around those outside of us, but like ultimately it's about the relationship with yourself. That is the true work and then you emanate the frequency of what it means to have embodied light codes, you know, because ultimately I think all the knowings are just downloads of light codes from other beings, the sun, nature. What's going on here? I have a longtime friend that when we had some doubts, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna study that." And she literally goes to sleep, and the other day she came out with all the answers. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Like the gifts are coming out, like the things are coming online for people, and you're just like, I just love it. I love hearing all the most like give me all the most wild, outrageous things because I think that the more wild, the more I believe, because there's so much more that we're not being shown. So nobody's to say that like nobody can say that my experience isn't true because it's my truth, right? And nobody can say that your experience isn't true because it's your truth. And that's just it, right? So whatever somebody says, it's like that, okay, if you believe that, then that's your truth. So I believe you, right? So I believe you because you believe that. So, you have to be careful with your belief systems too, and just be mindful with where you're putting your energy. We all, yeah, we're all being shown things all the time. Dang mosquitoes. Is tonight treating me nice or not really? Tonight is treating, oh, I'm living in I have a pretty blessed, I have a pretty great life. You know, I think a lot of us have a way better life than we might even realize. My cousin today, she asked me, she said, what's, I posted it on my Facebook story. It was like, what is your desire? Like, what would, if you could wake up tomorrow and like have the thing, like, what is it that you would change? What is it that you would want? What is it that you would, what is it? What is it that you would want to leave behind or whatever, right? So it's just like it is a very, very important thing to contemplate because you're like not realizing that a lot of the like now is pretty freaking great, right? Like that's what it did for me anyways. Like I'm just like, holy shit, like I have the love of my life. I have the love of my life. I've had the love of my life. I have the love of my life. Some people are just striving for that one thing, just that one thing, just to have that other person. Like, man, just to have that other person is the only thing that they ever, or just to have a baby. I had a baby. I was able to have a baby. I was able to have a pregnancy. I was able to nurse a child. Like, was able to raise three other children that weren't mine, that I didn't have to go through pregnancy with, that I got to influence and grow and change and help. And I'm still in that obviously. Um, I got to um travel a lot of Asia, a couple of years traveling through Asia, backpacking Asia. I got to do that. I got to do that. I got to do that. And through that, I got to meet people and have experiences that, man, in this Amy version, what I would give to go back in this version of me because I didn't see what I see now then. Ah, you know, it's crazy. I get to do a job that I absolutely love and adore. I get to help people every single day because I am tapping into the true meaning of what it means to be free from pain in your body, through your mind, through understanding that the emotions dictate everything. And if you don't have those under control, you can't, the body won't respond properly. Like we as human beings have been so smothered and conditioned and put into a corner in a box that we have not been shown how to properly express our emotions. Like 101, how to be a human 101. Feel your emotions. Number one, don't stuff them down. It's like the one thing everybody's like, what is cancer? I know this is a really touchy subject, but like what is cancer? What, like, I'm going all the way because it sticks with people. I take it to the max because it sticks with people. But what is cancer? Cancer is your trapped experiences from trauma and stored emotion. It's disease that hasn't been properly processed because it got stored. What happens when things get stored? They fester because of stagnation, because things aren't moving and flowing, because there's blinders, and blinders cut things off and cause a backing up of the pipes. And when the pipes get backed up, it gets rotted. And when it gets rotted, it becomes sewage, cancer. Like, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's everything to be not afraid of and be like liberated. Oh my God. Like, you're telling me I'm allowed to be upset. I'm allowed to feel my feelings. I'm allowed to, but it's all about how you're feeling them. It's about with integrity. It's about not taking it out on other people. It's about showing people that you are the, you have the light in you to say, hey, like, I know that, like, I'm angry about what you're saying. I'm feeling anger about what you're saying. And like, I don't know why. So like, I'm sorry, but like, I got to remove myself from the situation. Like, even if you don't understand it, if you just say you're having an emotion, not just like have the emotion and get mad, it's like, oh, anger's dropped in. I don't know what the hell. I'm feeling a little bit of anger towards what you just said. Maybe it's because, oh, you said it like that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Or oh, that made me feel really like my heart's pounding. Like I'm having a physical reaction to what you're saying. I'm having like my heart's pounding. So that's interesting. It's like you just, even if you do that in your head and then you say to the person, if you can't just say, hey, like I had a nervous system, like my body had a physical reaction to what you just said, and it made me feel like like this way. Um, do you think that maybe we could just like take a break, or like you could explain further what you meant, because like this is how I'm taking it. And clear communication. It's just about communication with integrity and love and respect. And once you like hold the integrity and the love and respect behind your words with anything, no matter what, if you're not in integrity and you can't hold integrity, you need to just like go into the other room and like punch a pillow or something. You need to express your emotion in whatever way it needs to be. It needs to be expressed, whether you can do it in the moment or you have to wait, but you have to let it out at some point. You have to perpetuate it. If you wake up in the morning, you don't want to get out of bed, you stay in bed. If you want to, these things are vital. These things are crucial, crucial, crucial. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry and you haven't eaten in 2 days, like maybe have a little slice of watermelon just to say, hey, body, why what are you going to do? Eat you're not going to go and eat like deep fried, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just introduce your body into something. If you haven't eaten in 2 days and then it's like fasted, you want to like introduce something real. It would probably appreciate that. You know what I mean? Not to say that whatever you're choosing isn't going to be real, or isn't, or maybe isn't going to be right, because like I said earlier, it's all about you connecting to your body and understanding what it needs. It doesn't matter what it is if you understand it and you know what it needs to truly heal, to truly receive what it's missing in order to mend itself, and then that's what you should give it, no matter what it is, no matter what. Do not delusion yourself into this though. Do not think, oh, I can just have myself a cigarette. You know what I mean? No. No. No, no. We gotta have some boundaries here. But you know what? You had a cigarette once a year. Pff, who gives a shit? You have a cigarette once a year. Who gives a shit? It's not gonna do nothing. You know? It's all about living with full, like the fullest expression in what you're sensing. If you love a cigarette and you have one once a year and you sit down and you're in a ritualistic situation, and you're just like, and you're just in, and you're just, this is so good. This feels so right for me in this moment. I don't even care if it's a cigarette, okay? Like, that's what I'm telling you. It is anything. We have made everything have good or bad, right and wrong. Nothing inherently has meaning. We give it meaning. Everybody gives it meaning. I see a laptop. It has an Apple symbol on it. Oh, is it better than that other laptop that doesn't have the Apple symbol on it? It's just that simple. All the programs, all the conditioning, all the things. Like it's about letting go. It's about not holding on to anything that isn't serving you. So making something have meaning is part of the mind game of being a human. This has been fun. I mean, I'm on here. I think I've been on for like a half an hour, and I feel like half an hour feels like a good amount of time. I don't like to listen to myself talk too much because ultimately it's not about me. It's about you. And it's about me and it's about you. Because it's all about me, because it's all about you. But it's all about you because I already know this. I'm just sharing what I know because I love helping people. I want to free people from their own mind traps, from the programs, from the paradigm that has been put in place. I want to free people from, yeah, the traps that we put upon ourselves that have been put upon us. We can take some of the pressure off and not, it's all about like not playing the victim. Everybody's like, "Oh, you know, don't play the victim," or whatever. Everybody's like, "Oh," but it's not about that. It's more about like, gosh, sorry, I'm just like, I lost my train of thought. I was thinking, that's pretty good though, half an hour talking with it, losing my train of thought. Because I don't have the greatest memory. Shit. Anyway, 30 minutes. I was like, oh, someone said, is the audio clear on my end? Last meeting, I started to have ice cream, and it was the greatest experience ever. I was so joyful. I know, like just having, just enjoying. Aw, I'm so glad that this is entertaining for you. Alfonso, Alfonso, what do you, Afonso, right? Afonso or Afonso? Afonso. I want to get this right. I love names, and I absolutely am like, they're my nemesis, and I love them at the same time because, like, especially people who have accents, like people who are like, oh, just call me Richard, but it's really Richard. You know what I mean? It's like, well, if your name's Richard, like, I should say Richard. Should I not? Like, hello? But, like, yeah, it's just a weird thing. People are weird. Um, what did you say? You said a pizza. You're waiting for pizza? I'm jealous. Pizza. What kind of pizza? I had a quinoa salad for supper because I was being healthy today because I could, because I because I chose to. But yesterday, I ate like crap. That's for sure. What did I have yesterday? I know I ate like crap. We had pizza, but it was like a frozen pizza. It it was delicious. And ginger ale and regular chips. That's what I ate last night for supper, so whatever. Um, Last meeting I started to have ice cream and it's great. Yes, the ice cream. I know. Like the senses, like we're here to experience all the senses. Like that's what we came here to do is like experience all the senses and have epic conversations and like that's it. Oh, awesome. Speak to me in how it's spoken in Portuguese. Sweet. Maybe Sunday on Maddie's Live on the Zoom. That'd be awesome. I also hold space in what's called the Remembering Room. It's $11 a month. Maddie's is free, which is awesome. I'm like, maybe mine should be free. Really? I mean, it's just for fun. But it's kind of cool though because like I have a whole membership and like you get a whole bunch of meditations and like it's more than just like one Zoom call that you get for the $11. You get access to like the website and all the stuff in the website. So It's a little bit more for the $11, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, bringing people together and trying to hold space and your time is valuable and there's a whole I did a lot of work around money, so money is not doesn't mean the same to me as it does to a lot of people. And when you do a lot of work around money, it changes the game a lot. It changes the game and how it's played. I can't wait to learn how your name sounds. It's gonna be great. Um, it's a discussion on processing emotions and self-care. That's what the AI summary just told me. Um, what's the name? What's the name? It's called sacredkeystherapy.com is the website, and you just go from there. It's called the Remembering Room. Um, what was I gonna say? I honestly, I'm just here to be myself, to hold space, to have conversations with people if, you know, just like Maddie, it's just the same thing. It's just like I'm tapping into something I don't really understand. And it's like, I know we all are. And it's sharing your now experience with that, sharing like where you're at, maybe, in life, just so that other people can be like, through your lived experience, maybe I'm feeling the same, I'm going through the same stuff. So I think like something for me right now is like looping, like choosing something over and over and over that's not serving me. I think we all kind of do that in a sense, in different ways. And yeah, but ultimately it is about what I was saying earlier, where we give everything meaning, and it's a friendly reminder for myself as much as it is for anybody else who may be listening. I know, uh, Afonso, you heard me. I love that. I love that you love this kind of content. It's so authentic and joyful. I love that for you and for me and for us. I love this connection. I think it's so crucial, even just one person. So thank you for being here with me. And I love the to be received, to have someone receive you in this live manner means more than I think that anybody who hasn't tried it um knows, because it's very vulnerable and it's difficult. And when you're not being received, it's hard to deliver unless you have like a mapped out plan about what you're doing and saying and all the things. But my whole thing is just kind of like showing up, maybe like just chatting about whatever, and then allowing, if there was anything anybody wanted to talk to me about, when it comes down to anything that might be going on with themselves. I always open up the floor every live, every Thursday. This is it. I'm just live here on TikTok because the Remembering Room, I'm live in there right now. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live here on TikTok all at once, just to put myself out there in ways that are to help others show up, because I want to give you the opportunity as well to receive and share and hold. I hold space for anyone who desires to have a conversation. So like, even if you just type in the chat like, I'm having pain in this area, I can give you some insight, or whatever. Like, there's a lot of symptoms. I don't know if anybody's been in, if anybody has any like physical things going on, because that's something that I can give Chinese medicine insight on, which is very helpful for understanding where you're at um with your oh, mosquitoes, with your mind and your mindset. So it is vulnerable to come up, and that's why I think it's not really flying. Offering the stage to other people that aren't ready to be seen and expose themselves, it's very difficult to do. It's not easy to go on and be like, yo, I'm broken in this way. For me, it's so inspiring seeing you. Oh, I miss that. Seeing you guys doing this because I'm moving through to do that. Well, this is perfect. This is exactly it. It's like even just showing up like this is showing other people to show up. Like I'm not, there's no such thing as, there's no hierarchy in this game. Like people think there is and there's not. That's the whole crazy thing. Like people put people on pedestals. Like you can admire somebody for their insight, for their wisdom, for their even their beauty, if you want to be, their physical beauty or their art, whatever. You can admire people, but like to put people in this like you're better than me because you're an actor, like you can pretend to be somebody you're not for on a film, like with all the makeup and all the like glam and glitz and you had the touch-ups and the things and like you look perfect because you are made to look perfect and this was all perfectly done and it took a billion takes and all the things and oh let's pay like it's the system's just silliness. So nobody's better, nobody's more beautiful, nobody's more this, nobody's more that. Like this is it. So once we kind of understand how much equality is really here, like we're golden, baby. You know what I mean? It just boosts that confidence just a little bit, see, because life's too damn short to be freaking like I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But I care because I care about me. But this is it. It's like if you don't see and you just have this like outward like but I'm gonna point my finger. I'm gonna like make things challenging. I'm gonna challenge you and I'm gonna like reflect that polarization just so that you're tripping up, I'm gonna trip you, I'm gonna kick you when you're down even. Like fuck that. Are you fucking kidding me? Those people? Like people who like what? What are you even doing? Like what are you still playing those games? Like who are those people? Why are you still playing like that? We have evolved, people. We are way past some of these games that people are still playing. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? It's time to evolve to the level of understanding that you get to create it all. You get to love yourself enough that, listen, oh my God, the love. The self-love is wild, okay? Do you ever like when you were younger or like even now, whatever in your life, whatever, do you ever like see somebody and you're like, wow? Like you see them and you're like, damn. And it's not like because you're like, yeah, you're smoking hot. Like it's not that. It's like you are radiant. You are so, look at you. Like, how are you so, like, the confidence and the aura around you is just everybody's attracted to you. You're just like, you're like a flame, and we're all moths, and we just are like, wow, you are just stunning. Like, those people, you're just like, okay, give me some of that. That's self-love, people. That's what that is. That's all that is. That's it. You look in the mirror and you go, oh, this and this and this and this and this and this. Oh, what do you think you're gonna look like if if you're looking at yourself and you're like criticizing yourself? You're gonna look like shit. You're gonna look like shit. You go and you're like, today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna have the best hair day, and I'm not gonna wear any makeup, and I'm not gonna need to because the sun shines on my face and it makes me look so beautiful. Ah, because the sun is biophotonic energy, which is everything you need in order to live. It's like why you live. So, you know what I mean? Like that is real. This is real. Like you get to show yourself how much you love yourself. And the more you do, the more it shows up. And then it's like, my God, you're just radiant. You're beautiful. And then it's like, it's not ego. It's just a full-on embodiment of self-love. It's fucking full-on embodiment of self-love. That's what this is. And it's available for every human being. We have every single capability of self-healing with thought alone. We have self-expression through internal love of self-love. Like you will be beautiful. When you love yourself fully, you become the sun, you become radiant. It is just inevitable because the temple is the reflection of the inner soul. And when you come to yourself in these ways, it's inevitable for you to reflect on the outside. All that you are on the in. It just becomes that. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Did you get your pizza, Afonso? Afonso. Is that Afonso? How's that? Nate sent a rose. Oh, thank you, Nate. Ooh, times 8. Nate times 8 on 88. Thanks, Nate. You're eating it. Hey, what do you say, Nate? I had some joins. I had some joins laying about. uh, Became the #1 fan on the club. Whoop whoop. Of course you did. You're my #1 son. My one and only special boy. Oh my goodness. I love you, Nate. I'm not gonna give it up. Um, well, this is fun.
You're welcome.
Thanks, bro. You're funny. Nate's my son. He's right here now. You're funny. See ya.
Bye.
And bye. He's waving to me, so I said, see ya. I wasn't telling him to go. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. That made me feel so good inside. He's so sweet. What else going on here? I guess I was trying to say goodbye and here I am. Um, is your name Pfizer because you made my heart stop? That's hilarious. Oh no. That's funny, not funny, funny, not funny. That's hilarious though. If you can't laugh in life, what the hell, right? I mean, we gotta make light of these things. But making light of certain things is like somebody else's like nightmare trauma. But you know, if they're gonna be like, "Meh," then I guess like, okay, you know what I mean? It's like, hope you're okay. Porch light's always on. You know, I'm always around the corner. I'm not gonna hold anything against anyone ever because life's too damn short. Mm. Yeah, this is fun. I do love hanging out with you guys. So much fun. But yeah, I was saying like I love that like being on TikTok because actually having like being able to see comments is way more fun because when I go live on Facebook, I can't see comments, and then whenever I'm live here on YouTube, but I only have 2 subscribers, so can't really gain too much commentary when you only have 2 subscribers. But I was like, whatever, I'll go live on YouTube just for fun because it's fun. It's just like a different platform to like put myself out there on and whatever happens. I don't know. When you go live on YouTube, like does it just like can people just like I mean, it's all I put it all to public, so I'm assuming people can just join, right? But I don't know, man. I'm just doing this all for the first time. It's all just whatever. So my YouTube is Well, I have a ton of videos there, but I didn't put them public yet because I'm just like waiting for confirmation with other people that are on those calls because it's not just me, but it's Sacred Therapy 111 is or the Remembering Room. I guess that would be my email that's with it. The Remembering Room is my YouTube. Everything I think I do is under the Remembering Room or Sacred Keys Therapy because I have an in-person business in East Coast of Canada. If you're ever around, Afonso, are you local in Canada? Like where are you in? Like where are you? I'm in Nova Scotia and I have an in-person business there that people come to me at for it's like it's an experience. It's not just like, you might look on my website and it's like booking for massage, acupuncture, Reiki, cupping, whatever. There's all sorts of things. It seems pretty like, it's just regular stuff, but my whole um the whole thing is quite an experience and people that come in for the first time, I get so excited because I know we're gonna change their lives most times anyways, 9 times out of 10, because sometimes I can read the room and, there's people that aren't ready to receive, but most people one way or another are getting something. Do you know what I mean? That could change their life. Could change their life. And that's what I get to do for a living. And it's just like mind-blowing work. And it's like very confronting for some people and can be jarring and then they can leave and not come back for a bit but then they end up coming back and it's like with way more like authority and readiness to hear and to go all the way with everything I got to give and it's like wow, it's like whoa. So this is the work I get to do and it's like when you live in that energy all the time it's like addicting, which is one thing, but it's also like I'm constantly like in this um energy of like what is called the God zone or the God body or whatever, pardon me, where every thought and everything, every action, everything that happens is can be looked at on a deeper level, can be looked at on much deeper. Anyway, you're in Brazil? Like right now you're in Brazil? Northeast state in Brazil? Like you what? Wow. Holy crap, holy. That's freaking cool as hell. Like what? What time is it there? Oh, the mosquitoes. What time is it there? I want to know. All right, well, guess what time it is here? It's 6 minutes exactly till 8:45 p.m. What? It's 8:45 p.m. Well, it's 8:54 p.m. here, so we're in the same time zone? How's that possible? Is that is that true? What? That's 8:54. Yeah, it's the same time here. Like what? That was crazy. I didn't know that. We were in the same time zone. Well, very cool. We're you were in the same time zone. I learned something new today. That is crazy. That's crazy cool. So now you'll know that every Thursday at this time I'll be around. I'll be around for chat skis. If you want to join the remembering room or, the thing is once it becomes and like this is it. It's like once it gets to a certain point then it'll be like a thing. But right now it's just me being like, whatever. Yeah, it's night here too. It's 8:45 p.m. Hmm. 8:55, sorry. 8:55. Holy crap. So I go live for an hour every Thursday. I do the Zoom thing, and I would love to have you come on every week. I'd be honored to see us here. I've had a blast today. This was so much fun, honestly. Thank you. Thank you for being here, everyone. Nate, Afonso, and anybody else who may be lurking around in the background of the call. I love you all because you are me and I am you. And together we rise. Love you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Next time, I don't know how to end this. Hold on, I'll figure it out. I'll figure this shit out eventually. Here we go. Bye. Woo! Celebrate and have a good time. Celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world. Come on. This was so much fun.